As fall time is approaching, some of the best fragrances to wear in fall time, of course, are Boozy sweet fragrances. And I want to present to you some of my personal favorites. I will start on this list with a couple of ones that I don't have here or don't own anymore. Two of them I used to own. One I will definitely get in the future. The first one is Bentley for Man Intense. It's not one of my personal favorites. It's not because of the quality, it's just because of the profile. I am not the biggest fan of the overly sweetness with the booze. Essentially a very strong boozy fragrance with a lot of emphasis on booze. It has rum as a note. It has cedar in the base, incense, patchouli, with bergamot and a little pepper in the top. It's one hell of a cheapie actually, because the quality is just great. Projection is very strong. It lasts a long time, so you have everything you need for the 30 bucks you're probably paying for Bentley for Man Intense. So it's a great fragrance, especially for the price. Next on the list is Jazz Club by Maison Margiela. And Jazz Club is very popular. It works with the vanilla, has this beautiful sweetness mixed with the rum. It's again a rum fragrance as the booze in the fragrance. The softest one on the list, I would say. It's quite the polar opposite of Bentley for Man Intense, which is very strong, very in your face, sweet and boozy. Jazz Club is also sweet, it's also boozy, it's also woody, but it's way more tame. If you want something a little more classy, you could say, a little more subtle, Jazz Club is probably the pick for you. Jazz Club is not the longest lasting boozy fragrance, as I said, because probably it's so soft. It's a more subtle one, so if you want that and you like that, it's probably your best bet when it comes to boozy fragrances. Projection is decent, but also not great. In the higher price class for designers, but overall in comparison to niche fragrances, it's not as expensive. Jazz Club, not the greatest, but still a very decent price-performance ratio. So the next one and the final one on the list that I don't have here on the table is gonna be Baraonda by Nasomato. Baraonda is a fragrance I smelled for the first time a couple of months ago. It's just very great. It's probably the second softest boozy fragrance on the list. It has whiskey, which is the boost in the fragrance. Then it has rose and ambrette, musk and ambroxan. So it's woody, it's slightly sweet and slightly boozy. Just a great fragrance overall. It lasts a long time, it projects very good. So if you want a very good quality niche fragrance when it comes to boozy fragrances, Nasomato's Baraonda is just one of the best ones in my personal opinion. I will try and get it in my collection. I think it's just that great. In my personal opinion, it's the best one from Nasomato. But then again, I only smelled like 4 or 5 Nasomato fragrances. I will get into the house as soon as I can. The other 9 fragrances will be on my table right here. And we're starting off with one of the OGs, of course. This is Angel Share. And this is a cognac fragrance. So we had rum, we had whiskey, and this is cognac. And yes, Angel Share is very good. It's very sweet, it's very loud, it's playful, but it's a boozy fragrance. If you want something loud, sweet and boozy for wintertime and fall time, of course, Angel Share is a very safe bet. It's mass appealing, it's universally liked. The only people that don't like this are people who just don't like sweet fragrances. If you like something very sweet and borderline gourmand leaning, I think this is your best bet as well. Very good performance, very strong projection, very good and strong pick. And next we actually have a dupe. This is Kismet Magic. And essentially this profile with a little less quality. Opening is very strong and the dry down is very strong. There's an in-between part that I don't really like. It almost turns like a bit too sweet, caramel type. That's what I don't like about it. But the longevity is very good. The projection is strong. This is one of the best dupes out there, I think. I've smelled a couple of Maison Alhambra fragrances and not all of them are great, let me tell you that. This one is a very good one, I think. I've smelled a couple Angel Share dupes and this is the only one that kind of convinced me to some extent. Like 25 bucks, I think this is a very decent choice. If you want something that smells like Angel Share, of course you're not getting the quality here, but you're getting the performance and you get the smell profile, and that's what counts after all, I guess. Next one is gonna be Overture, and the emphasis on booze is not as heavy as on these two. It's again a softer one. It's not a mass appealing, full-on mass appealing one. It's smoky, it's animalic. It's not gonna be for everyone, but it is a beast when it comes to performance. It is a beautiful quality fragrance. You guys know I've talked about this. This is like, I think, the 3rd video consecutively I'm talking about this fragrance. You have to give this a shot if you want something boozy for your next wintertime wear. Final cognac fragrance on the list. This is gonna be Enigma by Roja. And this is me for the first time talking about this fragrance on my channel, but I loved and liked this fragrance for a long time now. It's one of the best by Roja. Even better is actually the Pure Parfum. This is the Parfum Cologne version. The Pure Parfum, of course, is going to be better, even higher quality, but of course it's like twice the price. For price performance, this is one of the Parfum Colognes that lasts very long. It's a very strong fragrance. I get my 8 to 10 hours with this. So what you're getting with Enigma is on one hand, of course, the cognac and then the tobacco, vanilla, the usual stuff. But then it has a floral heart and bergamot in the top. What's so beautiful about this one is you have this Coca-Cola freshness on top, but then the base is gonna be very like old school classic. And that's what I love about this. It smells like very old school perfumery without smelling old or outdated, at least in the base. And you can smell that when it dries. In the opening, it's gonna be that fresh, zesty, zingy Coca-Cola feel, which is very beautiful. It's just a great mix. You can wear this all year round actually, but I think especially in winter time and fall time, this is going to be a very, very beautiful choice. It is on the pricey side. The performance is very good. The projection is strong. So you're getting everything for the price. Enigma is a great choice. Those are the cognac ones. Next, we have a couple of rum fragrances, and these are going to be designers only actually. Next on the list, we have Stronger With You, Absolutely. And I've said it in the past, and I'm gonna keep that opinion. This is the best flanker of Stronger With You. I've smelled all of the flankers except for 2 of the exclusive ones. And I gotta say, this still, to my nose, is the best one. I don't think that any of the other flankers is better. It's better than the Parfum. It's way better than Intensely. This is the best, just overall blended one. It's just well-rounded. The others just feel like they have an emphasis on sweetness. This one has balsamic elements. This one is aromatic. It is woody. It's vanillic and rum heavy. A beautiful, boozy, sweet fragrance with a designer price tag and niche quality to me. And I think this is one of the best designer fragrances actually out there. Very, very great performance. Lasts a long time. Projects very good. The best thing you can do is buy this now where it's not as cold and then be prepared for your wintertime, because wintertime it is gonna be more expensive. It usually is. Next on the list, Bulgari Man in Black. So Bulgari Man in Black is a sweet tobacco fragrance, but also a sweet boozy fragrance. It has rum. This again I've talked about in the past. It has allspice, it's leathery, it's woody and dark, spicy, but then has tobacco and rum. Slightly fruity feel to it too. The performance is great, the projection is decent, it's like a medium projecting fragrance. It's not like super loud or anything, and the quality is very good for what you're paying here. Next to this one, Bulgari Man in Black. Okay, next on the list is gonna be Spice Bomb Extreme by Viktor and Rolf. And this is probably one of the most popular fragrances in the entire frag community, and rightfully so. It's a great fragrance with a very, very good quality for the price. It's mainly a spicy fragrance. Well, it's called Spice Bomb, but it also has bourbon whiskey. So it's essentially a sweet tobacco fragrance with a lot of emphasis on spice and mainly cinnamon and vanilla. This and Bulgari Man in Black would probably be in a best sweet tobacco fragrances list too. Ironically enough, these two are compared to each other regularly. They have overlapping elements, but I don't think that they are similar. I don't think they smell the same at all. This one is way, way more vanilla and cinnamon heavy. This has bourbon whiskey, this has rum. It is different from Bulgari Man in Black. Also, this one has leather, this one doesn't. Spice Bomb Extreme just smells way sweeter to me personally. This is way more upfront with the vanilla and the cinnamon. The mixed spice in here with the leather just makes this one a bit darker, this one a bit sweeter. I think this is also a bit more appropriate for women. Could see this one on a lady, this one not so much. Lasts a long time, projects very good. This is still a great fragrance after all these years. It's at this point, it's a classic. This could be sweet to the point where you wouldn't actually wear this in fall time. I personally do. I don't care. I don't think there's like a big difference. So this is another great choice in my opinion. Okay, next fragrance is gonna be Pure Malt by Thierry Mugler. This is a legendary, but at this point, unfortunately, discontinued fragrance. Other than the rest on this list, Pure Malt has a big emphasis on fruitiness. It has fruity notes in the top. It works with a lot of patchouli and coffee. Then again, the whiskey, it has malt as a note too. Very upfront, playful, loud, and it's attention grabbing. I think this is a very, very beautiful and high quality smelling for the price it used to be, especially nowadays. As I said, it's discontinued, but if you can find it for a decent price, anything of course close to the back then retail price, all the way to like $100, I think this is absolutely worth it for the 100 ml. It's not the longest lasting fragrance, but it's very loud, so it has very strong projection. You will get your 7 to 8 normal designer hours with this one, but overall just a great fragrance. I think this is one of the fragrances where I'm actually really sad that it's discontinued, but what can you do? I just now put them in their like categories. This is cognac, this is rum, this is whiskey, and the final one with whiskey in there is gonna be Jacques Fat's Villers Boisé. And Jacques Fat, as far as I know, it's like a legendary, very old brand, kind of unknown, very under the radar, but great quality fragrances, especially this one. Very good, strong metal caps. The presentation is decent. I like their fragrances a lot. I have smelled a couple of their fragrances. This is one of the ones that stood out to me. To put it very simple and in plain words, straight up smells like woods and booze. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Bentley for Men Intense, just with a way better quality. It is strong, it lasts a long time. Especially the dry down, which is this very beautiful woodiness, is gonna be on your skin for a long time. It's the least playful one on the list. One of the boozy fragrances that doesn't rely on like spices and vanilla and cinnamon. Very masculine, straightforward fragrance for really, like if you want something non-sweet smelling, this is a great choice. It does have like this slight sweetness with the woodiness, but it's not gonna be your sweet, playful, boozy fragrance like the others on the list. So if you want something very different and non-mainstream, this is the under the radar one, very straight up and masculine. And that was already it. That was my list. This is cognac, this is rum, this is whiskey. Yeah, these are gonna be your sweeter ones. These are spicy. This one is spicy too. And then these are kind of woody / fruity, whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys like this content, make sure to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you for watching. I see you guys in the next video. Have a good one and bye-bye.